Hare, Hare Krishna, Saurabh.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Welcome everybody for the Sunday evening class. Sorry, not Sunday, Monday evening class. All right, let's begin our class with prayers to Srila Prabhupada. I offer my respects to His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who is very dear to Lord Krishna. O spiritual master, I offer my respects to you, your servant of your Guru Saraswati Goswami, and preaching the message of Lord Chaitanya to Western countries. Panchatattva mantra. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gauri Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Okay. So today the session is of again we are going to cover the childhood stories of Lord Chaitanya. But as I had mentioned last time, we are first of all going to cover summary of Bhakti Vriksha classes so that we don't forget. You remember? So today we are going to cover week 1. Remember, it's a 64-week classes, and today we'll be doing week 1 summary. So the class goes for 1 hour, but we'll try to, collect all the points, just 10 points. And I had asked last time that anybody who wants to volunteer. So this time I think Ashutosh is going to volunteer to uh, so is Ashutosh there in the class?
He's there, Mataji, I can see.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to start giving just 10 points of like a summary of the entire Bhakti Vriksha week 1, and Saurabh will sign, but Ashutosh is going to sign again and he'll share with all of us. Saurabh, you can also explain that I will be sending 10 important points of this, and same points Ashutosh is going to sign again. Like same, looking at your video, I'll send your video to the person who's volunteering, and that person is going to sign again. And that I will post in the groups or YouTube or Instagram, so that we don't anytime we want to refer to week one, we can just see that short recording of Ashutosh or whosoever is doing the volunteering. Is that clear? Is that clear? Okay. So let's start. Won't won't be too long. I will try to finish it as soon as possible. Okay. So week one summary. Point one. Krishna consciousness is a process which explains the aim of our life. And the aim of our life should be to serve Krishna. Okay. Then third point, we are always serving someone, right? You are serving, we are serving our family, we are serving our country. Like a wife will be serving, will be going to the kitchen and cooking food, will take care of the children, will take care of the in-laws, parents in-laws, husband. Similarly, husband will go out and work and take care of wife and children and parents. So similarly, a soldier goes out in the battlefield and serves his country. If you look at it, all the politicians, they'll be serving the society. And if and there are some people who will be serving their cat and dog also. They will be there'll be some cat or a dog, and they'll be very busy in feeding them. So if we see that we are always serving somebody or the other, right? But what happens is, even when we are serving in our best capacity, best way, nobody is satisfied. For example, you try to make very tasty food, but is the family happy? Similarly, the husband goes out and work and brings money. Still, the wife is not satisfied. Wife will say, "Oh, you didn't bring that. You didn't bring you didn't bring me a nice sari." Children will say, "Oh, father, papa, you didn't bring this toy today, or whatever I asked, you didn't bring." So, what I'm trying to say, we put so much of effort, yet nobody is satisfied. Yeah. So the reason is that we do not know whom to serve. Like we are serving our family, we are serving our nation, we are serving our society, but we are not sure what we are doing. We do not know whom we are serving. Okay, so for that, there is a very nice example. Suppose you have a plant in your house. Yeah, you have a very small plant and you want to make a big plant out of it. You want to grow the plant. So what are you going to do? You're going to give water to the leaf or to the roots.
To the roots, Mataji, to the roots.
Yes. So we give water to the roots. And when we give water to the roots, the plant becomes nice and healthy. Similarly, Krishna is the original root of the entire creation. So if we serve Krishna, then all the demigods, all the Devi Devatas, human beings, our forefathers, and everybody else will be automatically satisfied. So the point is that we are part and parcel. We are the parts of God, but we forget our relationship with God. Why? Because we have so many desires. So in the class, when we were conducting Bhakti Vriksha classes, I had given the example that how the son leaves the father and wants to separately enjoy life, right? So similarly, we also want to enjoy away from Krishna. So that is why we forget who is our original father. So is it clear? So we are parts of God, but because we want to enjoy away from Krishna, we want to fulfill so many desires. So that is why we forget about Krishna. So in Bhakti Vriksha, what we learned is who is God, who are we, what is our relationship with God. Okay. Now, for everybody's understanding, for everybody who's probably new in the class, there is only one God, and that God is Krishna. Okay. Others are demigods. Others are like how we have a prime minister and we have the ministers. So ministers are helping prime minister in running the country very well. Similarly, we have demigods or Devi Devtas who are helping Krishna, who's helping the Supreme Lord in running this entire creation. So this is our week 1 Bhakti Vriksha summary. So in any time you want to remember what happened in week 1, you can just open this summary recording and this will be done for your entire Bhakti Vriksha class for week 1. Okay. Is that clear? Anybody who's new also, actually it is good for them because they have missed those earlier classes. So when you look at this summary, you can quickly cover whatever you have missed. So is it clear? Ashutosh, I think, is going to do week 1. So is it clear to you? Have you understood this week 1? And can you again sign it?
Yeah, yes, Mataji.
Okay. So you can see the recording. I will send you not the entire class, but only small clipping, like for 10 minutes, I'll send you the recording. You can watch it and sign it uh, independently. Sign it yourself. Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, Mataji.
All right. So let's move on to today's class, which is childhood pastimes of Lord Chaitanya. So in the poster for the class, I had shared a picture. Have a look at the picture and I will explain about it. We learned that story. We are only doing one story today of Lord Chaitanya. So have a look at that story and I hope you're going to understand it.
Sorry, Mataji, do you want them to look into the WhatsApp group or are you sharing a
No,
picture
no, no.
right now?
I'm sharing now. Now I'm
Oh,
sharing now. I'll share again after explaining the class. Is that okay? Okay. So now we can see a lot of girls in this picture, right? And in the back side, you can see water. That is Ganga water. And in the center is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sitting, who's wearing a flower garland. And there is a bun on top of his head, like, how the sadhus will make. On top of it, he has made a bun. So in the center is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sitting, and he's surrounded by all the girls. So I'll look at the picture again, huh? So you've seen the picture clear? Saurabh, shall I move on?
Yes, Mataji, everyone says this
Okay,
in picture.
okay. So what happens many times? So wherever where the Mahaprabhu was living, Ganga was flowing close by. And earlier days, people would really enjoy. They would not have a bathroom like this, like we have right now. They would go many times to Ganga and take a bath there. And children will go and play in the water of Ganga. Not even children, even elders will go and play in the water of Ganga. So sometimes Lord Chaitanya would go with other children to take a bath in the Ganga. And then at that time, lot of neighboring girls, so, the girls who are living in their neighborhood, they would also come over there. And what will they come for? They will come there for worshipping the demigods. They will come there to worship Devi Devtas. So according to our Vedic system, when small girls, maybe 10, 12, 13, they would go to Ganga, bank of the Ganga to take their bath, and they would specially worship Lord Shiva. And what was the reason? They would worship Lord Shiva to get a good husband in future. So why Lord Shiva? Because they wanted to get a husband like Lord Shiva. Because Lord Shiva is very peaceful and at the same time very powerful. So their desire would be that, we should also have a husband who is very peaceful, who's loving, and who's very powerful at the same time. So I think even now also there are many Hindu families where girls, before marriage, they worship Lord Shiva and they keep fast on Mondays. So people are aware of it?
Yes, Mataji,
Okay.
you're saying.
So what happens when the girls engaged in worshipping different demigods after bathing in the Ganges, what will Mahaprabhu do? He will come and sit down with them. So you can imagine the situation. Girls are sitting at one place, they take a bath, and they have lot of plates in which the puja items, the food items like the nice sweets are they bring from home, and with that they offer it to Lord Shiva. So what will Chaitanya Mahaprabhu do? He will come there and he will, wherever the girls are doing this puja, he will come and sit in the center. Okay, so this is that picture which I just showed you. Okay, so then what happens? People from other actually, before moving on to the story, I thought I'll tell you that lot of times what we hear in our country is that people from other religions like Christians and Muslim, they will say that Hindu religion, there are many gods. So actually that is not the fact. Like how I was explaining the summary of Bhakti Viksha, we must understand that God is one. And there are many other powerful living beings who are in charge of different departments of, like how minister and prime minister. Similarly, God is one, like Krishna, who's the supreme Lord, and there are many demigods who look after the running of the entire creation. So here, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is none other than Krishna himself, and this story which we are doing today is he disclosed he actually the whole story is that he wanted to tell everybody that it is very important that we should worship only Krishna, and then all our desires get fulfilled. So if once somebody worships Krishna, he does not need to worship anybody else. So now what will Chaitanya Mahaprabhu do? He will come there and he will sit with them and he will say that whatever you have brought, whatever food items that you have brought with you, you offer it to me. You give it to me, I will eat them. So the girls will get very angry and they will say that it is so incorrect, why are you stealing?
हाँ
Okay, shall I continue?
Yes, Mataji, there's no more sound.
Okay. So what will Mahaprabhu do? He will come and he will come with the where the girls are there. They're doing their puja. They're offering all this puja items to all the demigods, and he will come and sit with them, and he will try to take away. He will try to eat whatever the girls have brought from home. So can you see in this picture, his hand is there on some food article, and there is one girl who's trying to hold Mahaprabhu's hand and telling him to stop picking up our offering. You want to see it again?
Some people are saying no, not needed. Some people are saying yes.
Okay, we'll quickly have a look. Okay, so if you look at this picture, he's trying to pick up the food items, and there's one girl, and she's trying to stop. She's trying to hold his hand. Don't eat. So they will say that it is so incorrect. Why are you taking away whatever we brought to offer to the God? Please don't create a disturbance in this way. And then Mahaprabhu, with very calm, very peaceful face, he will smile and he say, my dear sisters, let me eat whatever you have brought for this worship, and I will bless you that all of you get a very handsome husband. So, like this, he would joke with them, and I would say, I will bless you that you get a very good husband. And such a husband, he'll be very learned, he will be very intelligent, he'll be clever, he'll be young, and he will have a lot of wealth and rice. Not only that, but I'm also blessing you that all of you will have seven sons who will live long and who will be very intelligent. So, mentioning about rice is very, very uh, surprising, because in those days, somebody who's possessing a lot of rice, is considered to be very rich. And also, earlier days, people would bless girls to have somebody who will be having a lot of rice, lot of wealth, and who will you will be blessed with seven children, seven boys, like that. That people will bless the girls. So it was very common. Now, though, we are just having one or two children only, and we are satisfied with that. But in earlier days, the Brahmin will come and he will bless that. May you get seven sons. May your children live very long. May your children become very intelligent. So, like this, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to bless the girls to, fulfill their ambitions and desires. But at the same time, he was actually trying to tell them that there is no need to worship the demigods. There is no need to worship anybody else except me. You just worship me, whatever paraphernalia, whatever food you have brought, whatever bhoga you brought, you offer it to me, you give it to me, and in return, I'm going to bless you with very handsome husband, somebody who's having a lot of wealth and rice, and I am blessing you that you'll have seven sons. So now the girls, inside their heart, they're very happy. They're very happy. Oh, somebody is blessing us with all these good things. But externally, they started shouting at Mahaprabhu. They started showing their anger to him. And those girls, who would, some of the girls would accept, okay, yeah, yeah, fine, thank you for this blessing. But some few girls would run away in anger. And when these girls would run away in anger, Mahaprabhu will start cursing them. And he will say, if you are such a big miser that you don't want to give me the offerings, so I'm cursing you that all of you will get a very old husband. And that old husband will have already four wives. And you'll be the fifth one. So those girls who were accepting, he's blessing them. And those girls who are not accepting, he's cursing them. So hearing when Mahaprabhu was blessing these girls were inside. They were very happy. They were thinking that he must be somebody. He must be empowered by a demigod. He must be some special power. He must be having in his heart, and that is why he's blessing us so nicely. And if we don't follow what he's saying, then maybe he will curse us and that curse will become true. So then the girls brought all the offerings before the Lord, and who ate them and blessed the girls to their satisfaction. So when the girls heard all this, when the people in the village saw the cunning behavior of the Lord with the girls, they did not create any misunderstanding among them. Rather, they enjoyed happiness in these dealings. I mean, they used to laugh that how Mahaprabhu is at such a small age and he's uh, playing all these kind of games with the girls and blessing them, and sometimes he's cursing them, but then they did not show any anger or irritation. They did not show that how come you are doing like this with our daughters. It was all a fun, it was all game, and because everybody loved Mahaprabhu. So the reason for this is that at the very beginning of Mahaprabhu, he wanted to stress the point. He wanted to convey to everybody that you do not need to run away here and there doing worship of different Devi Devta. You can just surrender to me. You can just offer all your offerings to me, and I will give you complete happiness, complete satisfaction. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is none other than Krishna himself. So, although Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was a sannyasi at an early age, but it's not that he was saying that everybody becomes a sannyasi. He wanted people to stay in their, get married and lead a happy life, have good children, good family, good wealth, fulfill your desires. Only thing is, just offer everything to me. This is what we learned in Krishna also. Krishna say in devotional life, Krishna says that don't leave anything. Whatever job you're doing, whatever duties you're doing, continue doing that. Only thing you have to do is give all the results to me, give everything to me. You don't have to change anything. You don't have to leave your house and go to the forest. You just continue doing whatever you're doing, but keep taking my name, keep chanting my name, and don't worship anybody else except me. So that was the reason for this story, this pastime, to convey to us through those small girls, young girls. Mahaprabhu wanted to convey to us that we need not run here and there and worship different gods. The only thing we need to do is worship only Krishna. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this session. So somebody is requesting to start meeting summary, so I will send the recording. So Saurav can have a break and we'll have question answers. Uh, so whosoever wants can raise their hands now, so that because later on, if you raise your hands, then we are not able to adjust the time. So in the beginning only, if you raise the hand, then I will know how many questions are there, and we can divide the timings, accordingly. Okay, Mama.
Hare Krishna, Namaskar.
Hare
We
Krishna.
really enjoyed the session today. So, the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Leela Matri, I mean, sorry, the thing which he said that you said that he came and sat in between. And so there was a group of girls which got blessed and they said that you'll have 7 sons at this time. The other ones who ran away, what happened to them? Something bad happened to them.
Nothing like that.
They didn't have
Nothing
bad.
like that. See, you have Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with them. Nothing happened to them. When Krishna is there, when Lord is there with us, then nothing can go wrong with anybody. Yeah, he blessed everybody. It is just a play. It is just like a playtime. It is just for fun. He wanted to teach the lesson that, you should just worship me. Don't run here and there and worship everybody. Yeah, correct.
In Puri, Mataji,
Ah,
500 years,
okay.
there is something which has been there, a flame or I think a diya or something like that, where the flame has been burning since 500 years, Mataji, or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, correct, correct. I
Yeah.
did not visit that, but yes, I've heard that.
Sisters, Mataji, you have been, maybe you should go. It's really
Yeah,
close to the main
I
temple.
missed certain places. Moma knows that I went and I had gone recently to Jagannath Puri, but this place I missed actually.
It's really nice, Mataji. So yeah, that is what the thing is. If it is actually there, is that the truth?
Yeah, yeah, it is there. Lot of stories of Mahaprabhu are there in Jagannath Puri.
So what is to do there? I mean, it has been burning. We go there and use it for our blessings. I mean, if does something happen, if you see it in person, do you get like good
See,
blessing or
not
something?
not not like that. I mean, every place you visit where a story of pastime is there of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, of course you get a blessing. Similar to that also, nothing so special, but yeah, like how visiting other pastime places, you get a blessing. Same for that also. Correct.
Yeah, somebody said that it's been burning 500
500,
years. That there's
500
been a
years.
lamp or
Yeah,
something like that which has been burning for a very long
yeah.
time. So
Correct.
I saw that. Yeah,
Hare Krishna.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lamp.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Namaskar, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
So Tulsi was married. Was it married to Krishna Mataji?
Yes, initially she was married to a demon. His name was Jalandhar. But Jalandhar was a very powerful demon, and all the devatas had started fearing that if he
Was it
continues
a
to.
bird like black kind of a demon, such like that, Mataji?
No, 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 no.
Okay, okay, something different.
So when Tulsi, when this Kartik month come, probably that time we can. Uh, I think I must have covered Tulsi story, pastime of Tulsi's marriage during one of the classes. Probably if you go to the YouTube, you can search. Some recording is would be there of Tulsi story. Hare Krishna. Yes, so Jyotika is saying that one Tulsi Jaldan is there actually. Second. Because of the heat, I think there is some Instagram reel also that we have where we fix a pot on top of Tulsi and little by little water keeps dripping and we do it for 21 days so that Tulsi doesn't, because it's very hot now and Tulsi doesn't become dry. So it is for 21 days, this continues. So I'll find this reel, I'll share it in the group. Hare Krishna.
Okay, one more thing, Mataji. Tulsi is red in color, this is Mataji, or we have
I,
four different kinds of Tulsi.
yeah, they're different. So red, see, blackish actually, it is called, one is Ram Tulsi, one is Sham Tulsi. So different varieties of Tulsi. Yes, that's true. It is just a variety of Tulsi. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, sorry, Mataji. So I just thought that they were married. That's why I wanted to check if Tulsi and Krishna are married.
Yeah, they're married. First was married to this demon, and then demon was killed, and then she said that nobody else will marry me now that you have spoiled my name. So then Krishna marries Tulsi.
Okay,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna. Hare
Okay,
Krishna.
thank you. I got it.
Prakhar.
Yeah. Hare Krishna, Mataji,
Hare
namaskar.
Krishna. Prakhar, how are you?
I'm good, Mataji. Mataji, what does the word personal mean?
What?
Yeah, that's the question, Mataji. He says the
I
word
haven't heard
personal,
the word. Personal.
Personal. Yeah, personal means what?
So there are two personal actually. One is with NAL in the end, and one is NEL in the end. Want me to
No,
tell?
I think the personal Personal.
Personnel is refers to a person, and personal is this is mine. This belongs to me. There's a very
I
small
think he
difference.
means, I think he's asking the
Personal,
word
personal,
personal
personal.
with an
Personal is a
NAL.
person, and a person, a person. Personal, personnel. When you said NEL, it means a person.
No, Mataji is asking Personal.
NAL. Personal is like
NAL.
NAL is, for example, I'll give you an example is this is my personal belongings. For example, you have your t-shirt, your mobile, and your toothbrush, and what can I say? Your like for these examples. So these are your personal things. You can share you can share those things with somebody, but they belong to you. So that can like your full cupboard, all the clothes and everything that belongs
Hare
to you.
Krishna,
So
Mataji.
that's personal. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Okay, great, Mataji. Thank you. Makes sense. Yes. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Namaskar.
Hare Krishna.
So, the points, Mataji, which you will share, I will share the video with you and you can give me any feedback, right? You will be able to
Yes,
understand, hopefully, Mataji.
I will take some other deaf person's help, who's who can also, or I can talk to you directly. If possible, you can, while you're signing these points, you can put a text underneath. Is it possible for you? No?
That will be
Okay,
a
so
little
leave it,
difficult,
leave it.
Mataji.
Leave it, leave it. I'll try to do it myself. And
When, Mataji, what is the timeline for this?
no timeline. I mean, you can do it. I mean, take uh, 3, 4 days, 1 week, 1 week.
I'll try, Mataji. Yes,
Yeah.
I'll try.
And
Okay.
also, the message that I sent you, you had some doubt about that, right? Those are the same points which we did it in
That
class.
is that is actually I will directly connect with you regarding that because when I sign from the text, I want to ensure that the meanings are not
No,
altered.
I in the evening I had sent the same 10 points to him. So he was confused. So I wanted to tell him that these are the same points which we did in class today.
Yeah. So yeah, just in any case, if there are any things which from the text I see and I don't understand, I can just give
Sure,
you a
sure.
screenshot or
Yeah,
something like that. You
yeah,
just
yeah,
write
yeah.
me an
Sure, sure, sure. I will try to make it easier and more simpler for you if you get stuck up anywhere. Otherwise, you can. I have put it in the same order, like how I have written and how Saurav has signed. So if you get stuck in any particular point, you can refer to the video of Saurav also. So I've taken it in the same order.
I was trying to search for the Bhakti Viksha class, sorry, week one, Mataji. I couldn't find it. Week one, maybe on
Is
week
it
two, or things like that.
video?
I was scrolling for a very long time.
Okay, let me also check because these are very earlier days. No, this is
Some
like I'm
Prabhupada
talking about.
story or something else that was there. I actually, yeah, couldn't find it.
No, so we did it. We had started the course in 2020. So I don't know if I missed that out or what actually happened.
So I did try to scroll, and today the points which you shared and the story there in Bhakti Viksha week one actually. What has been uploaded was talking about Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. but the points we have discussed today are different.
Oh
So
yeah,
maybe it
actually,
could be.
yeah, no, no, you're right, you're right. Actually, I that week one was actually about Prabhupada. I had started the story with Prabhupada, so ideally this should have been week two. I think he's absolutely right. I mean, I did not uh, do that because thinking that we have separately covered Prabhupada's life story. He's right. He's absolutely right. I think this is my mistake only.
Okay, let me know then, Mataji.
I'll clarify this doubt. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Ashutosh, for taking up this service. Thank you so much.
Sure, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Namaskar, Mataji. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is he an avatar, Mataji? One of the
Is he?
avatars?
No, he is not an avatar. He is Krishna himself.
Not Shiva, Mataji?
No,
Did
no,
we
no.
have any Shiva avatar or anyone like or something like that?
No, no.
So Sanjay Prabhu is saying that the interpreter signed something about
Okay.
Shiva.
Shiva Sadi. Shiva Sadi. Shiva Sadi
No,
is.
no, Mataji, I think he's saying in the story, all the girls were going to pray at the Shiva temple, right?
Acha, acha, there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. No, see, I don't think he's understood today's class then. So the girls were going to pray to Lord Shiva, and Krishna was saying, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was saying, you don't need to worship anybody else except me. Hare Krishna.
Hmm. Okay, okay. It was a nice
Hare
session
Krishna.
today, Mataji.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Okay. Hare Krishna, Mataji, Anukama Mataji,
Hare Krishna.
Danvat Pranam. Yeah, I think so. Uh, so Tulsi Maharani, I think, Mataji, where Krishna had a child.
Hmm.
When Krishna was small, his mother, hmm, did he see that there was Tulsi so did Krishna see Yashoda Maya pray to Tulsi Maharani?
He's talking about the pastime of Krishna and Yashoda, or Mahaprabhu and Shachi Mata. Because today we were doing Mahaprabhu's story. Eh? Her question is Krishna Leela, Mother Yashoda and Krishna.
Yes, Mataji.
Actually, in those when Krishna was there, Tulsi Tulsi Manhani was actually present as a person in Vrindavan. She is the one, it is called Vrinda Devi. She used to make arrangements for meeting Krishna and Radha. So that time it was a different Leela. Her presence was, she was actually present in those days. She looks
Hmm.
confused.
Hmm. And second question.
Okay. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Nityananda. Okay.
Do you know about this, Mataji? This is a married photo kind of as a child.
It is the photo of Shachi Mata, Jagannath Mishra, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as a child.
Is it Chaitanya Mahaprabhu photo? It says Nityanand or no? Nityanand.
I don't know. See, because what
I'll send
happens
you the
is,
photo, Mataji.
yeah, that's okay. No, what I'm trying to say is sometimes what happens, we pick a picture from the net and we change the title. So a lot of times,
So she checked something on Pinterest, Mataji. Pinterest,
okay,
and there's a Krishna related, I think, page there where a lot of information about Krishna is there. So she found it from there.
okay, okay. Yeah, that's fine. But what is the question? That is there Nityanand here in this picture? Huh?
Yeah. So Mataji, I think it is Nityananda. Yeah, that is the question.
Okay, whether it is Nityanand with the so who are the parents actually? So I would like to look at the picture actually.
Mataji, I can send it.
Yeah, you can send the picture.
I'll do that, Mataji.
Yeah, yeah.
Mataji Chandan. In my family, I think when somebody dies, do we use Chandan? Oh, sorry. When we put Chandan in our for Krishna conscious, when we put Chandan, Mataji, during
Okay.
death, is it allowed?
Yes, it is. Otherwise, how will Yamaraj know that that person is the devotee? When Yamaraj comes to take the soul, how will he know that the person who's died is a devotee? Only when he sees the Vaishnav Tilak, he will get to know that yes, this is a devotee, and I will not torture this devotee because he's a Vishnu devotee.
Yeah, during death also we put tulsi leaf and some water in the
Yeah,
dead
yeah,
man,
yeah, yeah.
dead person.
That's true. Correct, correct, correct.
Hmm. Because we are not, we haven't taken Diksha, Mataji. Can we take tulsi leaves in our mouth?
Yes, yes, yes.
No.
Because it is
Yeah, so there were people who said they're not allowed.
no, it is allowed. It is for the soul. It is not for the body who has done all the karmas. When somebody has died, you is about to die, you put tulsi leaf for the soul, not for this body.
Should we put it in their mouth and they close their mouths or something like that?
Yes, 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 yes. It is very important. Very important to put a tulsi leaf at the time of it.
Okay, okay. Sorry, Mataji, my time is done.
Yeah, so you need to tell that.
I'll send you the photo, Mataji.
Yeah, sure, sure. Okay, all right. Thank you so much, everybody. And I will clarify the doubt of this summary of week one, week two. I think this is week two only because the very first class was of Srila Prabhupada. So I'll clarify that doubt. Huh? Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Saurav.